I'm Tinny from minibulldesign, and I'm back out in the Volkswagen garage, the bug garage, getting ready to, when I get my bug back from the upholstery shop, I'm getting ready to put the sunroof back in. Now, I may bore you guys to death, but there's something I want to show you about this sunroof that I discovered a couple of days ago. And I haven't found it in any literature anywhere. And that strikes me a little funny because it's very important if you're installing a metal sunroof. So let me show you. Okay, I've got the sunroof framework here. And right here on the underside where you set is this. It's a hand crank. Now, this goes up into, see if you can see this goes up into the roof. Here's what I want to show you. Now when you put this up there, this gear engages two cables that kind of have a spring wound around them, and it runs on the spring, and as you turn it, it pushes the front one and the back one, and they push this, which is hooked to this, and it moves the whole sunroof back and forth, yada yada. Okay, now I've known several people that have never could get this sunroof to work right. It would go a certain distance, then it would just freeze right up on them. That struck me as kind of funny until I saw this. Okay, now if you start cranking this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Bam, just like that. At 14, you can't go anymore. It stops. I think, well, it just bound up temporarily. No, let's go back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Bam, comes right up solid again at 14. This has got a gearbox inside of it, evidently, a transmission, that it only allows it to go 14 turns, actually 13 and a half turns in either direction. So, I'm assuming that when this is rolled all the way forward as far as it would go, you'd want to take this out and turn it so it was bottomed, maybe a half a turn, and put it in. Then you'd have a full 14 cranks to get it open, or vice versa. If you were unfortunate enough to not know this, and you were to go like 7 cranks one way or the other, or just any number of cranks and not bottom in either direction, put it in, it could be that halfway back, bam, maybe halfway open, this would lock right up. And you would think the sunroof was hanging up, when in reality it would be right in this transmission in this. And I think that's what's happened to a couple of people. I just happened to stumble onto it by playing with it. 13.5 turns in either direction, and that's all you get. So, I'm thinking because I'm getting a lot of subscribers since I've started talking Volkswagen, that there's a lot of people out there that are interested in the Volkswagen bugs, and maybe some of you guys are restoring them or are thinking about restoring them. And if you've got a 69 or later with a sunroof, what I just showed you could be a real lifesaver. I don't want to bore you guys with that, but I thought I would let you know that much. So let's go outside where there's no echo. It's been an overcast, cold, nasty day all day. It just started to rain. I just finished starting a fire in the furnace in the house to warm it up. Beth and Sue were getting cold, and it's kind of cold and clammy. It's nice to have a good warm fire and dry things out and get warmed up. That's while I'm sitting on the couch watching the news. I came out today and got stuff for Beth. It wasn't a big day. Only had a couple of orders, 2 or 3 orders. So it was a really easy day. I had to get a little bit of stuff out of the factory to round out the orders. Nothing big. But I did photograph and list a stove in the store that hasn't been in there. I listed 5 Elites. Now these Elites have just 2 wraps of wick on them, so they prime much easier than the original, which you had to kind of get used to blowing on it lightly, but these will just start like a regular stove. Now, The Elite right now is the only stove I make that's completely made by hand. I draw everything, cut everything, and fit it all up by hand. The only thing that's done in the machine is a hot roll crimp. But all the rest of it's cut by hand. It's a real Tinny original and extremely light. I haven't weighed these, but I'd say with the wick they probably weigh around 10 grams. And they're very hot, very compact. So I put 5 of them in the store, so heads up. And I will probably put some in later. It depends on what mood I'm in. I have to be in the right mood to build something because it takes so much handwork. It's not something you want to do under pressure. It's something you want to do just for fun. So, I think that's everything for today. I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Get out and hike. Take a friend. Enjoy the great outdoors. And more important than anything, try to have a really great day and try to take just a little time out to have some fun today. Bye-bye.